King, and we have the biggest Halloween carnival here in Europe, and we are known for our civil rights leaders and for using the arts to raise our voices and to empower our community. So I wanted to share that with you because I think it's really important that you know that this just didn't start a few years ago when we started Zero Waste Northwest. You know, this is something that's very organic. So in Zero Waste Northwest, well, we formed ourselves, a few of us, and a few of us are here today, in 2013, after we said no to, for the third time, to incineration in the city. And at the same time, a few of us created, I'm reading this now and I've read it. I'm actually looking at you, Declan, which is quite funny. Anyway, so the Zero Waste Northwest, what it does, it creates a space where creative thinking and action are encouraged. I don't know why I'm going crooked. Creating solutions to the burning of our finite resources. We have encouraged our council to be creative and visionary, and a year ago, in November 2020, we signed up to become the first zero waste city region in the UK. The gathering is a Zero Waste Northwest creation. It's a radical network giving peer support to individuals and communities who find themselves in disastrous environmental situations. The gathering provides space where creative thinking, action and change are encouraged. And as I said, the reason that I've given all this background is because I truly believe the years of work, creativity and building of relationships and empowerment is what led us to Derry City and Strabane City Council passing a Rights of Nature motion in this year, in June of this year. So we in Zero Waste Northwest and the gathering have built very strong relationships with Friends of the Earth here, with James and Linda, who I see are both here today, and they have supported us, encouraged us at every turning. They have worked with us. And in January of 2019, we were invited to a presentation organised by both of them to where we met the lawyers from the Centre for Democratic and Environmental Rights in the US. They are working with Indigenous peoples on community rights and rights of nature. I'd never heard of rights of nature. I'd heard of community rights. I'd no idea that we could change the law and we could have our own community rights, and there was room for doing that. And the principle that I heard that day was that nature is not a thing. I knew that. The earth does not belong to us. I knew that. We belong to the earth, but whatever befalls the earth befalls the children of the earth. And even though instinctively and intuitively I knew that, I wasn't using those words to communicate that. And I think that was really important. It was important for me. Later on this year, then, or before that, James and Linda actually continued to raise awareness on these ideas over the past couple of years, wherever they were. And, you know, the gathering and Friends of the Earth met to discuss this idea of how we could take action forward on the idea. And I think it was May or June of this year. There were a group of us who got together, and we were very lucky at that point that Maeve O'Neill had just become one of our local councillors. She was keen, she's very active, and she was game to take the motion to council immediately as soon as we could get it together. James and Linda were very willing to do the briefings, do the research, give the background information to what we needed. And Bernadette Hopkins made us, I'm going to move so you can see it, this beautiful painting here. And from it we've got t-shirts, we've got banners, we have posters, and we have used it as our logo. We have many other people involved in it who have given support in a whole variety of ways. So the motion that Maeve took to council was, the core principle is that nature is not a thing. It offers us a way of seeing and thinking differently. The 4 stages that need to happen are, the first one is the council agrees to pass the motion. They agree to commit to develop a dialogue with the local community over a period of time. In our case, it is, I think, 6 months or possibly 18 months. The first workshop on raising awareness is happening on the 18th of November at 1 p.m. If any of you want to find out about it, I'll put my email address in the chat and you can contact me. The other things around this council will research practical strategies and build alliances, that they will issue a declaration for rights of nature, that they will commit to ongoing participation and a longer term development, that they will commit to a programme of work, and they will finally review and evaluate the work programme. Now, we know very well with our councils and our governments that these things will not happen unless we keep the pressure on. So we have, through me, have kept the pressure on council, and we're continuing to do that. We're continuing to work. James and Linda again are working on research around how we can develop laws to get rights of nature into law. And we've lots of many ideas that still have to be worked on. We have rolled out this idea to many other council areas in the north of Ireland and the south. And at the moment, there are 5 other council areas who are running with this motion. And we will continue as a group to support them, whatever they need, whether they need templates or whatever it is they need. We will all work together to make sure this happens. I think that's probably all I have to say, except thank you for listening.
Well, thank you, Mary. And I think your introduction is perfect, actually, because we now have a song from Colm Sands, all the way from the Mournes. And I think, as you say, the Northwest has been a fountain of music and song. So we'll have a short interlude with Colm leading us. So Colm, if you can hear us okay, can you take it away?
I can hear you very well. Thanks, Declan. Good to see everybody here. I'm in Kilbrunny Park, and just before the song, I want to mention that as well as supporting the rights of nature, we are trying to support Newry, Mourne and Down District Council into actually supporting their own local biodiversity action plan. I'm on a badger set here where the whole site has been cleared. It's in Kilbrunny Park where we have wonderful staff workers looking after this park. I want to make that clear. But somewhere up the line within the council, someone has decided to clear the complete area of bamboo. And I think that as by way of introducing this song, it's so important for people to move from a position of, well, maybe something like desperation, apathy, whatever position people get into when they feel that decisions are being made above their head, really, really reckless decisions. So this is a song about that. And I think that idea of moving from apathy towards action is at the heart of this song. When I was young, I heard them say, no use in talking anyway. Sure, nothing ever changes, they would say. Well, maybe this was right or wrong, or just another way to yawn. But words like this will never light our way. Ah, oh, sure that's the way it goes. Ah, oh, you know, you wouldn't know. That's the chorus. I went to school a little while, the books were tame, the teachers wild. Teacher strikes were different in those days. But some were good, I'm glad to say. Their words are with me to this day. It's better asking questions than to say, ah, oh, sure that's the way it goes. Ah, oh, do you know you wouldn't know? So take a chance and try to try. Indifference is the reason why the racketeers have wrecked so much today. They'll sell you weapons, sell you death. They'll even sell their Mother Earth. How happy they must be to hear us say all together, ah, oh, sure that's the way it goes. Ah, oh, do you know you wouldn't know? So Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Jew, and all those words from me and you that seem to come between us every day. Divided in theology, united in our apathy, and nothing ever changes while we say, ah, oh, sure that's the way it goes. Ah, oh, do you know you wouldn't know? So cast your vote and use it well. Don't waste it on some empty shell. Without the vision or the voice to say, there's more to life than buy and sell. This precious earth, protect it well. Our children will not thank us if we say, ah, ho. Sure, that's the way it goes. Ah, ah, ho. Do you know? You wouldn't know. That's it.